Hello. This will be just a fairly quick run through of my clothing and maybe some trinkets and ornaments. I don't have a lot of time left today, but I wanted to at least talk a little bit because certainly going through my clothing gives me the opportunity to speak about somebody I haven't yet spoken about. I have some Coca-Cola in my Wednesday cup, trinket. Um, so yeah, gonna rattle through these. I don't have a lot of time left. And I want to at least make sure everything is prepared. Um, I should have done all this already, but I've been incredibly stressed out. And yesterday I was with my mum. We went to a restaurant together, and yeah, that was nice. The day before, I had to go and see Mortal Kombat 2. I needed to let out some stress. So yeah, I've been not in the mood to record and to talk really. I need to at least make sure I leave some stuff behind to explain why, what, you know, and I will do so. Anyway, let's get going. So I will just be stuffing them in a bag, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I don't have the storage stuff to fold it all up properly. So we have my Stranger Things 3 hoodie with 11 on it. Bought this back when Stranger Things 3 came out. I was at Priory and I loved the show. It's my second favourite show ever. Season 3 I loved at the time. Don't like it as much now. I think it's a bit silly at times. Rush shirt for moving pictures, I think. One of my favourite bands. Bought it whilst I was at Lockwood. I like to wear band shirts. I like to wear shirts of things I like. I'm wearing Call of Duty Warzone at the minute. I used to play that a lot with Jordan and Liam when it first came out. What is this? What is this? Oh, Black Dahlia Murder t-shirt. Had this one a long time. When Everblack and Abysmal came out, I was really into that band. And so I bought a shirt with the Receipt song on it. I am Groot. Guardians of the Galaxy is my favourite Marvel film, so, or it was. I think, I don't know if it still is. It definitely was when it came out. Jeans, to be honest, I'll probably just throw because a lot of them are very battered. Also, with this stuff, of course, just give it to charity or whatever. Keep it if you want. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do with it. I can't imagine you'd want to just preserve loads of old shirts. Chelsea shirt. My grandparents bought me two of these. I have my other one here somewhere. Is that it? Or is that my pyjamas? No, I have Chelsea pyjamas as well. I think my mum bought me these for Christmas a few years back. Yeah, Chelsea are my favourite football team. They have been since 2001, 2002 sort of time. At the time, they were on TV. They were one of the few teams I could watch on like terrestrial TV because European fixtures were on there. I think I really liked watching Zola and Hasselbank. I don't know. And then after that, of course, the money came in and they started winning stuff, and that was cool. And now they're DiCaprio FC. They buy everybody under 24, and it's just not working out for them. But everyone who knows me knows Chelsea are a huge part of my life. This club there's a certain connection you have to a football club if you really follow them. I've never been to see them. I would have liked to, but it's very expensive. But I watch pretty much every game. I immerse myself in the club as much as I can, talk to people online about it, read everything that I see about it. My favourite player, I think, for the club that I've seen was, Eden Hazard's hard to fault, really. Yeah, this club means the world to me. It's weird because Chelsea Football Club itself is as much a part of my family as my family are. They are, other than family and friends, Chelsea are the most important thing in my life. And I think anybody who really has a connection to a football club will say that about their club. Um, yeah, and just holding this pajama top that my mum bought me. Yeah, my mum knows, everyone in my family knows, if you're running out of ideas for something for me, or not even if you're running out of ideas, as a first idea, Chelsea are always a good go-to because they have that immediate response for me. Yes, where is my other Chelsea shirt though? I don't actually, is that it? Yes, that is it. And we have my other Chelsea shirt my grandparents bought me, which has Oscar on the back, who was at the time my favourite player. He sodded off to China for 60 odd million quid. There was a story that Chelsea never received a penny of the payment as well. And then, of course, the Chinese Super League had a new rule introduced where any penny they spent on a foreign player, they had to give the same amount to the government. And so they stopped buying foreign players. But for a few years, it was a huge market. I believe Didier Drogba actually went to China, but I could be wrong. I always wanted to read his book, Commitment, but I never got round to it. We have my weird zombified Hello Kitty shirt. Yeah, I think it's by Cupcake Cult or something like that, the company. There was a music alternate catalogue at Watford Hospital. I forget what it's called. I bought my Slipknot jacket from there that I lost a few years back. Bought a few things from there, but this was one of my favourite things I got. Yeah. It's just a zombie Hello Kitty. It's cool. I used to love wearing this. I haven't worn it for years, but yeah. We have just a random denim jacket. I think I bought this. In fact, I'm almost sure I did. I think I bought it off Amazon at Watford. I don't think it was bought for me, but maybe it was. But I'm pretty sure I bought this, and I don't know why. I don't think it fits me either. I think it's a bit small for me. My Slayer hoodie. I bought this and the Walking Dead hoodies from the same place that I got my Hello Kitty zombie t-shirt. Yeah, I was big into Slayer. They are one of the earliest metal bands I got into. Raining Blood was a huge album for me. Yeah, and I still listen to them to this day, and this hoodie I've had for a decade at this point. Yeah, I don't know if I've still got my Walking Dead one. I don't think I have. I think I threw it. I think it was getting very battered. More old jeans that are probably just going to get binned, because, yeah, I think a lot of my old jeans are very battered and stuff. I tend to wear things until they get ripped and all that sort of stuff, and then get rid of them. What's this? Is this my Ravenclaw hoodie? Or not hoodie, jumper, should I say. I think it is. Yeah, this is a Ravenclaw jumper. I think I bought it from Primark. I may have bought it from somewhere. Or did I buy it from a Harry Potter shop, actually? Let me have a look. In Meadowhall, there is a shop called The Cupboard Under the Stairs, which, well, it's got the proper Harry Potter branding, so I'm assuming I bought it from there, actually. There's a place called The Cupboard Under the Stairs. It's down the lanes part of Meadowhall. It's probably my favourite shop in the world. It's joint between that and the Save the Children at Park Farm. But that shop is so cool. It's just got all these random Harry Potter things. I remember when I first went there with my name nurse at the time at Watford, Ella. She made me close my eyes and brought me over a Luna Lovegood mug, who is my favourite Harry Potter character, which is why I bought a Ravenclaw jumper. And of course I bought the cup at the time. I don't have it anymore, I think it broke. But yeah, Harry Potter has always been a part of my life. I've been rewatching the films recently. Won't get around to finishing them, but that's fine. I really like the first three. I really like number 5. Don't remember the last 3 very well. I saw a couple of them in cinema. My mum, when I first got her PS2, she also bought me the Prisoner of Azkaban video game. Yeah, it's always been a part of my life, and yeah, so I like to have 1 or 2 bits and bobs of Harry Potter scattered around, and A Ravenclaw jumper is one of them, although I don't think it fits me. Speaking of Harry Potter and something that doesn't fit me, I also bought this from that same catalogue. It is, I mean, it's a cardigan, so it's a bit gay, but it's a Gryffindor cardigan in the style of the ones that are in the film. And it was, for a long time, my favourite piece of clothing I owned, and I would always have it on. But as you can probably see, it doesn't really fit me anymore. And it's weird, because I don't think I've grown at all. I think I'm the same size as I was. So maybe it just didn't fit me very well then. And I think it's probably just been stretched and stuff like that as well. I know it's got a little hole under one of the shoulders, in like the armpit bit there, but I don't care. This is probably, now I think about it, my favourite piece of clothing I own. It's between this and my Art the Clown hoodie my mum bought me a couple of years back. Yeah, that will not be in this pile. That still needs to go through the wash today, ready for... yeah. But yeah, this, I wore it so much. I love it to bits. I wish it still fit me. I tried to put it on a couple of days ago and it doesn't fit me. What's this? This is a guitar shirt that my grandparents bought me a couple of years ago, I think. Well, actually no, about a decade ago now. Or is it? It is. So yes, it's a music store guitar shirt. My grandparents used to buy me like guitar t-shirts and stuff like that, knowing that I play guitar. I try and play guitar. And knowing that I really like just loud music in general. I love stuff like this. I probably have another one or two of them on here, like things like this. I don't actually know. I don't know what I still have from when I was at Bothwood. I don't actually know what I still have from them. Sorry, I've just said that twice, but oh well. What is this? Is this a Pikachu t-shirt? This is a Pikachu t-shirt. This is a Pikachu pajama top. Now, this has a horrible stain on it and I don't know why. I do remember I threw up all over this, but it wasn't on the back, so I don't know why the stain's on the back. Although I did clean this, of course, many times. I don't really wear this. I think I bought it from Asda a while ago. At the same time I got my Mandalorian dressing gown. But yeah, I like Pokemon. I've spoken ad nauseum about Pokemon. I love it. I still love it to this day. We have a Cthulhu t-shirt. I bought this from the same catalogue as I keep mentioning. I forget the bloody name of it, but yeah, it was a good catalogue. I used to buy a lot of CDs from there as well. I think video games as well. I'm pretty sure they had like used games. I really like Cthulhu. I've got the H.P. Lovecraft book collection. It's in like a big hardback. I haven't shown it. I may show it on this video. Yeah, it's really cool, like out there horror. I also have like a regular Pikachu shirt. I don't know where I got this from. I don't remember where I got this from. But I have it. I like Pikachu a lot. Not my favourite Pokemon, but he's cool. Socks I will not be packing up. I don't know why I would. Oh, another one of my guitar shirts. I think this is the last one I was bought. I really like this actually. It's a wicked design. And I love like the little red lining inside as well. I always like that. Yeah. My grandparents always pick me out stuff like this, and I was always very appreciative of them. What is this? Stranger Things socks. I think I will probably pack those. My mum bought them me. My mum bought them me a few years back now, maybe 3 years ago or so. Just yeah, for Christmas or something. I have a Maca Alban from Soul Eater face mask type thing. I wore it to go over COVID masks when I went out, because I don't really like COVID masks. I really like Soul Eater. It was my favourite anime I ever saw. I thought it was really fun, and Mako was my favourite character. We have one of my 3 black jacket things. One is my main coat that Mum bought me. One is this one, which Mum bought me for Christmas a couple of years ago. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago now, actually. And this one, I'm pretty sure I've had since the year I went to prison. I'm pretty sure Mum bought me this that year, which I got to open it like a delayed Christmas for me when I came out. I'm pretty sure this was from them, and I still wear this all the time. This one, since I got my big black coat, I've got to be honest, I don't wear it as much, but I still like it. I still wear it from time to time, but this one is still a very regular thing I wear. Yeah, my mum, bless her, she was telling me for ages, you need a coat, Mark, you need a coat. And I was stubborn as hell. I was like, no, I do not, Mum, no, I don't. I did. I'm just stubborn little bugger. Okay, that's getting quite full now, so we'll just pack this one in there. We don't have much left to go through, actually, here. But then I'm going to go and grab some trinkets from over there. And maybe I'll put them in one of these. Maybe I'll put them in maybe in there, actually. Yes. I'll do this one up and then get another one started. Sorry. This is literally tying away parts of my life. I probably haven't said this already, but I'll say it now. I hope this tonight goes smoothly, because the worst outcome would be to wake up in a hospital or something, and to have sent out the things I'll send out, and to have packed up everything only for, no, I don't want that, because that would just cause even more pain and heartache for the people I love, which is the point of this. I'm sorry, I'm getting rather annoyed at myself, as I should be. I've done wrong, and actions have consequences, and I would take the regular consequences, but I can't keep hurting my family. That cannot happen. And so, this is the way it has to go. Sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself now. What is this one? Who the fuck is Renee Phoenix? So I pre-ordered Renee Phoenix's EP or solo album she released. She is the vocalist of Fifth Rivals, one of my favourite bands, or they were. Yes, and I got 2 or 3 shirts with it. I got the CD itself, which is signed. I got a few stickers and a poster of her, which was all nice. And also, she's always available to email as well, which I've found really nice. She answers all her own emails. She will talk if you want to. I know I said her music had been a big part of my life for a while. I probably spoke about the Fifth Rivals album when I was going through some of my CDs. I've still got a stack over there, but I don't think I'll get round to going through them in terms of on video. Yes. We have Billie Eilish, but it's incredibly faded now. This was bought for me by Alex, somebody I was in hospital with when I left. He was a really good friend of mine when I was in hospital. We stopped speaking not long afterwards. I don't remember why. But he bought me this just as a congratulations thing. I bought him God of War on PC for Christmas that year, or his birthday. It's incredibly faded, but it is what it is. I like Billie Eilish a lot. Some people don't, some people do. I think she's very fun. I would have liked to have seen the live thing they've done with her, the documentary, not the documentary, the live show that James Cameron has directed. I have a Stranger Things hat. I bought this from Primark, I think. I have a Volturi Twilight hat. I bought that from Amazon, I think, back when I was at Watford and I was rereading the Twilight books. And I do apologise. The Last of Us hat is very... sorry. It's very battered now and very squashed. I bought it when I was in Watford. I just played the game for the first time. I really loved it. I bought a few bits of merchandise. Sorry, I'm sniffly. Yes, I bought a few bits of merchandise, and one was the hat. And I remember it got sent up to Des Carter, my social worker, and he brought it down. It was like, I don't even know why they've sent this up to me. This is getting silly now. Those were his exact words as well. It's weird because I didn't like Des for a long time, but he actually did do his best for me. I have my Olaf snowman blanket. Kelly, one of the OTs or enablement workers or whatever at Priory, bought me this for Christmas. Basically, the hospital allocated a budget for the OTs or whatever to go out and buy each of the patients a little bit of something for Christmas. And Kelly, knowing how much I like Frozen, bought me this. And if I told you that I was wrapped in this for 6 months straight, including when I'd go to the local shop sometimes, believe it or not, very sillily, it might not surprise you because I love this. This is, yeah, I still love this to this day. I use it all the time. I'm always either using it to comfort the back of my chair when I lean back on it, or just wrapped up in it. It's great. It's very comfortable. It's not got battered at all over the years, despite the amount of use it's had. I also bought a Wednesday one for myself. I'm a big fan of the Wednesday show, season 1 especially. Season 2 I wasn't as... bloody hell. Wasn't as fond of, but it was still fun. Yeah, but those two have always had a lot of use. We're now going to go through some trinkets. Let me have a look how the battery's doing, because I am trying to charge it. We're on 48%. Hopefully, by the time my friend messages me to say he's free today, we'll be up to about 55 to 60%. I'm planning to go on a walk to places that I've been before and stuff like that today, and just talk on camera. This was always what I wanted to do. If I'd had another week, which I thought I was going to have, before I was told you are required to attend an interview, I'd make clear my feelings on that. We do policing by consent in this country, and being required to attend an interview is ridiculous. You should either arrest somebody or option to go. But anyway, I digress. My plan for this week would have been to go to various places and record. Instead, I've had the crushing thing of having a whole week stripped off me, to the point that I only had a week or so left. In that time, I had a whole day of waiting around for Matt to get the place valued, when I realistically couldn't be doing this, because you know, who knows when they're going to turn up. Turned out he didn't come that day. They came the next day, and it took them 10 flipping minutes, which I was livid about. So that wasted a couple of days. And then, like I say, these last couple of days oh boy, I've been drained, man. I've been all over the place mentally. I've been struggling a lot. Not with how I feel, not so much how I feel, but not with tonight. Um, just with there's two aspects to it. One is the knowledge that this has to be done, but equally knowing this in itself will hurt the people I love, which I don't want. I keep saying this. I do not want to hurt people. But my feeling towards tonight myself, like for me, is I don't care. I'm not sad. Like whatever. I made this choice. I made the choices I made before this, and it's led to this, and that's okay to me. It's not okay, but it's okay to me at the moment. Like in the sense that I've accepted that's the outcome of it. What does bother me, well, not bother me, but what I find sad is that I'm 31 years old, man. I would have liked to live for another 40 years, but not like this. I would have liked to have a proper life, you know. I've said a couple of times, I people watch. I go past houses and peep inside as I go past, just in passing. And it drains me, it upsets me, seeing what I want in my life. I want a family, I want a wife and kids, I want to work my ass off. Um, I want the feeling my mum must have had back in the day of struggling for money, but still giving your kids the option between a chalk ice and yogurt for pudding. Very basic things, but I want that. I want to drive my family to a holiday in the summer. I want a career path. I want the sense of succeeding. I want to take care of my family, as in my mom, my grandparents. I don't want this. This is not life. This is existing. This is suffering, to be honest, a lot of the time. I look around right now, the place is messy at the minute. I need to have a quick tidy up later. Got a couple of things that I've got to get rid of. Not bad things, just things that I don't particularly want to be left around. Yeah, like just cringe stuff I've written down over years and stuff, particularly my hospital records and stuff like that. I don't particularly want. But it's when I look around, like I see, what do I have? I'm grateful for the possessions I have. I'm grateful for the memories I have. And of course, I have a family that I care about. But in terms of an actual life, what do I fucking have, man? I am someone who can hardly function. I am someone who doesn't clean up, doesn't do anything, doesn't go out much, just sits slumped in chairs for hours at a time. And that isn't living. That's surviving without any hope, really. And that's not fun. So yeah, that's my feeling going forward, is that I don't really have any preemptive regrets about what I'll be doing tonight, but I can't help but feel a sense of waste, wasted potential, a wasted life. I could have worked much harder when I was younger, and I didn't, and look where I am now. Yeah. Sorry, I know I'm being very dramatic, but it's how I feel. So anyway, let's do trinkets now, or some of them anyway. This is one here. The packaging is a little messy. my brother bought me this for Christmas. No, for my birthday, alongside the John Wick films and my Demogorgon teddy, which is we'll get to. I never took it out of its wrapper because I have an Emmerdale coaster that got very battered over the years, and I would rather this didn't. I love cats. I always say paws to gay stuff, so this was something I really like and I use a lot, as you can see from the fact it's rather murky, the package, from like cups of tea and stuff, but this is something that, yeah, when I saw it I chuckled and I like it a lot. I'm going to have to go over there to get the rest. We're going to put these in the same bag as these, I think. Ow. Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god. We'll do these. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ow. Gonna do a load of pop figures and stuff like that. Just trinkets again. We have Cthulhu. These are all unboxed. I was running out of storage space with Bothwood, so I took them out. I like Cthulhu. I've said that already. We have Triss from The Witcher. The Witcher is one of my favourite game series. The Witcher 2 especially. The Witcher 3 also. My mum bought me The Witcher 3 for PS4. Triss is my favourite character. She's wonderful. She's like a sorcerer lady. I really like the design on the outfit on this one as well. 11 from Stranger Things in her levitation state with her nosebleeds. This is from season 2. Really like Stranger Things. Season 2 I think is a downgrade from season 1, but still very good. I used to really like 11 as a character. These days I can't look past how bad an actress Millie Bobby Brown is and how much I dislike her as a celebrity. We have Bella from Twilight. I've said I also have Jane from Twilight. I've already said Twilight I love. Bella, I quite like her. I think Kristen Stewart's a very one-note actress in that series. But yeah, it's still fine. I think she looks very nice as Bella as well. And then we have Jane, who is probably my favourite character. She's not got much character to her, but she's just very creepy. She can hurt people with her mind. Yeah, she's a bit unnerving. She's very cool though. I like the Volturi characters in Twilight. The Licker from Resident Evil. Resident Evil is probably my favourite game series. Probably, I don't know. No, it almost certainly is. And the Licker is just a really iconic monster from it. They are completely skinned. You can see all their tendons and stuff. They're blind, so as long as you walk, they can't hear you. They have this big long tongue that they spear things with. They're cool as hell. Dark Magician Girl Yu-Gi-Oh card. I was trying to do a mosaic out of this actually. Dark Magician Girl is my favourite card in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think she looks really cool. She was really cool in the anime. Yeah, if I had to put together like a dossier of 20 items that I own that sum me up as a person, or that I relate to, or that I like, this would definitely be there. I have loads of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff in a couple of boxes, but that's definitely my favourite. Luna Lovegood in her weird outfit from the 6th film. Luna's my favourite character. I love how crazy and dipsy she is. She wasn't in 6 as much as 5, which disappointed me a bit, but she's wonderful. I have another Luna pop figure. This is from the 5th film, when she is at her absolute best, talking about the Nargles and stuff like that, and you have the Thestrals that she can see. Yeah, Luna's wonderful. I don't think Ivana Lynch has really done anything else. What else? We have a random receipt from the meal I took my mum to yesterday, the engine room, which is just next to the bus station. There used to be a pizza place there my mum took me to for my birthday one year. printed by Freya, who was a very nice lady actually. She kept coming over and making sure we were alright. She served us initially. Quite a pretty lady. She was lovely. We had smoked ham and cheddar croquets. We both had those. We both had beer battered haddock, which I've got to be honest wasn't very nice. I had a cappuccino. My mum had a, oh, they haven't even put it on the, oh, a lemonade. And then I also bought some smoked paprika fries and some red onion salad. Neither of us had puddings. I don't know why. I did offer. I'll chuck that in there because it's some memory. I was gonna, if I'd got time today, I mentioned in my writings I like the concept of scrapbooks. I had a few bits that I was going to stick in there. We have trains from when I went to Blackpool, which 10th of April 2023, was that when I went? Jesus Christ. I don't think it was though, but it must have been, because it says it here. I had a really good time in Blackpool that day. Left early, got there early, went for a walk on the beach, went to the tower, went up to the top for once, actually did the Walk of Faith, which scares me to death. Went to Coral Island, had a quick look around there. Didn't go on the parrot ride, unfortunately. I thought it'd look a bit silly. A man who at the time would have been 20, 29, 28, going on a silly parrot ride. Went to the waxworks, didn't like that as much as I did as a kid, but it was still good. Went to the Sea Life, which was my favourite thing there this time. Yeah, I had a really nice day actually. It was a good place. I remember I had to go looking for a flipping cash point. That was annoying. I went to look for the Ghost Kart gun game I used to play. I knew the exact amusement arcade it was in and where it was. I just didn't got it anymore. I chucked them in there because there's memory to them. My Pfizer vaccination, date given 16th of the 9th, 2020. That was my second one. 2021, sorry. Yeah, I remember when the unknown virus of unspecified origin came around, as Critical Drinker calls it. Yeah, I remember feeling like, because all the media was hyping it up and everything, when are we going to come out of lockdown the first time? I remember The Last of Us 2 came out, and I played it through, but I did not enjoy the experience because, I mean, you're not supposed to enjoy The Last of Us 2, but of course The Last of Us is in like lockdown cities, but desolate ones. Yeah, COVID was a weird time, man. It didn't affect me the way it did a lot of people, the lockdowns. I got a strange satisfaction out of people who kept me locked up for years suddenly being locked up. I'm talking the people of Bothwood. Yeah, I don't know why. That was always fun for me. We have a headless Tiny Tina figure from Borderlands. I don't know where the head is. If I find it, I'll chuck it in. Tiny Tina's my favourite Borderlands character. She's very funny. My favourite Stranger Things character, Max. Or at least my favourite until season 5. We'll come to that when I go and get my boxed figures. Max is just wonderful. She was introduced in season 2. She's like the snarky character, and she's brilliant. She also has the best arc in the show. Her scene with the Kate Bush song playing is probably the best scene in the show. Yeah, Max is wonderful. I would have liked to have seen the new Spider-Man film with Sadie Sink, the actress in it. We have Kiss Hello Kitty. I think I bought this from the antique centres near Priory. Yeah, that's just a cool look, you know. We have, there it is. We have, is it Sarah, the girl from Labyrinth, and Worm. They're a bit dusty now, but I love Labyrinth. Labyrinth's a very fun film. And then the little worm is just cool. So yeah. We have Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. My mum bought me Horizon, the complete edition for PS4. Um, since then, I've also bought the PS5 remaster of it, or remake of it, and also the sequel, Forbidden West. Horizon is a really good game series, really fun, cavemen against robot dinosaurs, and I really like Aloy as a protagonist. A lot of people find her generic, but I think she's fun, and I really like the primitive outfits they have in this game. Yeah, when I was at Westwood, Peter Mordew, another patient there, was a friend of mine for a while, or for a long time actually. He was obsessed with Horizon. Yeah, brilliant games. James Hetfield of Metallica, and okay, I don't have my other Metallica one here. Never mind. Don't know why I bought it. Yeah, Metallica are a good band though. Lara Croft, it's the crap 2013 reboot version of Lara, not the original. But Lara Croft's Lara Croft. I'm from Derby. You know, so is Lara Croft. So yes. Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, with a little bobby head. We like Groot. I really like the sequence in Avengers Infinity War where you've got Groot as a teenager and he's very snarky and playing video games, and they say something to him and he goes in like a proper psycho, I am Groot. Yeah. We have Dark Souls 3's protagonist character, the champion or whatever, the Ashen Champion. Dark Souls is one of my favourite game series. When I first got Dark Souls 2 back in 2014, it took me about 70 hours to beat first time around, and I kept going back through it. I bought the first one, found that ridiculously hard. Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne were the reasons I bought a PS4. I didn't find them as bad actually, in terms of difficulty, but I still enjoyed them a lot. In fact, I enjoyed Dark Souls 3 a huge amount. Bought the remasters of Dark Souls 1 and 2 for PS4, and then played Sekiro and Elden Ring, and I love all of them. Every game that studio's made that I played have been brilliant. They're really challenging, but they're enjoyable. The boss design is untouchable. Yeah, we have Scarlet Witch from the Avengers films, I think. Yes, Elizabeth Olsen's character. I love Scarlet Witch. She's fabulous. And she's another bobby head one. Yeah. You can't go wrong with Scarlet Witch. Arya Stark came with, you know, those magazines where the first one's £2, the next ones are all like £8 and they have like collector's items with them. I bought the Arya Stark one because Arya is my favourite Game of Thrones character. Her sword's a bit bent now, but oh well. Yes. Probably bin that because that's just Les writing to me, and frankly, don't really want that going in here. We have my Megan 2 cinema ticket. Went there, had some new MIG boots at the time. Rubbed my feet raw by the time I got there. Absolutely destroyed my feet. Could hardly walk for a week afterwards. They were shredded. Loved the film. Nobody else seems to like it, but I love it. Megan's an amazing creation. We have... I'm going to put this in here. This was... I feel awful about this. This was the invitation to my grandparents' diamond wedding anniversary. I assumed I was going to be able to get another extension. That was what I'd been told from the word go, basically, was that this process would take a year. So I thought I'd be able to get to it. If not, I'd have done this sooner, to be honest. Rather than have to agree to something that's gonna... I just hope they know that I love them. and that I didn't want to hurt them. I made a stupid mistake, and now look at it. No, not going to elaborate now. This is why I've got a random betting slip in there. I don't bet very much. When I do, I lose. I only put like a quid or two on at a time. But on this case, I might throw it in there for a laugh. On this one, so I had £2 in total. I had Brentford to draw with Fulham. I had Leeds to beat Wolves. I had Newcastle to draw with Bournemouth, and I had Preston to beat West Brom. And then I had Villa to draw with Sunderland, Liverpool to beat Everton, Forest to beat Burnley, and City to beat Arsenal. And I believe the Villa draw let me down on that one. I'm not going to throw it in, but it's fun to look at, I guess. This is a receipt from the highest rated chip shop in England at the time, Papa's Fish and Chips, from when I went to Blackpool. I had a large cod and chips and a cappuccino. It cost 17 quid, and I can confirm that it was very, very nice, actually. Yeah, if I'd ever gone back there, I would have. It was on the 10th of April 2023 at, oh, I don't know, something, maybe 1:47 and 50 seconds when it was tendered. Yeah, it was a nice place. I liked it. It was good. The service was great as well. We have another Arya Stark figure. I like Arya Stark, like I say, she's my favourite character in the show. She was also in Doctor Who for a bit. She wasn't very good in that. She was in Cyberbully, which was actually quite good. She was in The Falling, which was quite good. I feel like there's something else, New Mutants, which she was rubbish in. Yeah, she's a very weird actress. Sometimes she's good, sometimes she's awful. And also, I find Maisie Williams, I've said this to my brother a million times, I think we both agree on this actually, she's very peculiar looking in that sometimes she looks absolutely lovely and then sometimes she looks the complete opposite of that. Weird snake coiled around a dagger necklace, pendant thing. This was originally just lent to me to wear for some reason by Marcus, who I don't speak to anymore. Tried to get it back to him, never got any message back, so I kept on to it. I don't know why, it's been tucked away in a cupboard somewhere ever since. Yeah, I remember coming back from prison, going home to Cowsley Road to find a tent in my front room with Marcus, Liam and Georgia. I came in, I was like, why is there a fucking tent in my front room? Pray tell, why is there a tent in my front room? Yeah. Won this guy in one of those, chuck 1 or 2p's into a machine in an arcade in Blackpool, just a little fox guy. Yeah, I kept hold of him. I thought it was cool. Don't know why. Very blurry, out of focus photo from the Animated Cafe in what's it called? It's in Manchester. It's Affleck's Palace. The cafe is like anime themed. All the waitresses are dressed up as like anime maids, and it's just very cool. They do like bubble teas. They do all sorts of stuff there. They have like anime merch for sale. Yeah, I remember I went on leave there from Priory. I went twice, and the first time was brilliant. I would have happily kept going back there. At one point, I almost thought I would have liked to have gone there instead of coming back to Derby if I hadn't had family and friends there. Now, given the amount of lefties in Manchester, the constant Palestine rallies and stuff like that, the the men cosplaying as women rallies, all that stuff. No, I would not want to live there. And then we have, I remember Wathwood, we got these bead things that you iron together. So I made Pikachu, and I made a weird Hello Kitty face. This one's nearly broken, or it's breaking. I also have a Sonic one somewhere. I remember we did it with Becky, what was her name? Becky Lee. She was really nice. She was a Chinese lady. Or Chinese origin, should I say. I think she was an OT assistant. I don't think she still works there, so I don't mind saying her name. I mean, freedom of information anyway, isn't it? It's just me speaking on my experience, but I still don't like to compromise people who work in places like that. But yeah, she was lovely. And yeah, this was one of the activities we did with her. It was fun. Yeah. What else have we got to go through? I've got some more stuff to go. I don't think I'm going to get time to go through everything I've got, really. In fact, I know I'm not. So what I might do instead is I might call this one and say that anything else I didn't get time to speak about. There's probably stories connected to all of them, or at least memories and stuff like that. And yeah, I would have liked to have shared them, but I don't have time. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I get a fair bit recorded this afternoon. Goodbye. I still need to record the reasonings for things. Goodbye.